This is how you can identify EPA and HPE zones, know exactly what you should wait for before you execute your trade. Let me explain. An EPA is the zone that led to a break of structure. So if this zone broke structure, that means that this is an EPA. Now, for me to be able to trade that zone, I would need a liquidity sweep at the zone. And once the liquidity sweep happens, I can instantly execute my trade from here and target the next M5 external. The same thing here. Price is efficient. We wait for a liquidity sweep and then we can execute our trade. Okay? So now what is an HPE? Any zone that swept liquidity and broke structure is a valid break of structure. If a zone does not sweep liquidity and break structure, do not mark it as a break of structure. Which means that this zone, instead of being an EPA, because it swept liquidity and broke structure, this zone becomes a high probability efficiency, an HPE. Which means the moment price comes here, I don't need to wait for another liquidity sweep. I can just immediately enter and target the next external. Now, let me show you how they look like. Okay, now this is the chart from Friday, 21 of August. Frankfurt swept liquidity by a tick right here. And then it broke structure, which means that this zone is a high probability zone. And look, the moment price came to that zone, it gave you an entry model to trade immediately. And the same thing happened again here. We had a sweep of liquidity at this zone, and then a break of structure at this zone, making this area a high probability efficiency. So you taking the trade from here is also 100% valid. And you can target the next external. Now I'm going to show you EPAs. Price is efficient because it broke structure. It swept liquidity right here. So you can enter the trade from here and target lower price action. Okay, now in case you missed this trade, here we also have another EPA. We sweep liquidity again, and then you can target lower price action. And this is one of the best ways for you to understand the difference between EPA and HPE. If you have any other questions, drop them in the comment section and follow for more.